They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
Yeah, we just had a walk through the shrine here in Melbourne, learning a bit about the Anzac and the wars and whatnot. And yeah, it was something that I've never done before, and I really enjoyed it, and I think a lot of the boys took something out of it, so yeah, it was good. Something I've wanted to do for a long time, playing an Anzac Clash, and now I get to do it. I'm very grateful, and I get my opportunity now, and I'll take it, and I can't wait. I don't think I've played it Sunday night at 6:15 yet, but just prepare like we're playing at 8:05 on a Thursday or Friday night, I guess. Nothing really changes. You still have that long wait during the day, and have your breakfast and have a nap. And I have a nap on my game day, so I always get that in no matter what time it is. But yeah, just got to prepare like we're playing every game of footy, and yeah, it should be a good day.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Now, as a 19-year-old, like most teenagers, I guess for me, it was a big adventure. It didn't dawn on me that I was actually going into combat until you got over there and you saw all these different parts of military equipment and helicopters flying around and all this sort of thing. You started, well, you better shake yourself up here, this is serious. We were all trained up to our specific role, and we knew our roles, a bit like the football team, and your positions, and we were able to, confident that we were able to support each other should we get into trouble. Last year, when there was no football, there was no Anzac Day either. Now, they had a thing called Lighting the Dawn, and we found that very popular in terms of the community, and a lot of the anecdotal stuff we got back was that people would go out into their driveway with a candle and stand there and reflect. Some streets were full of people, others might have had one or two households, but the community took it up. The veterans, it left a hole. Like you said, we were all at home, there was no march, and a lot of the older veterans are not connected socially on the media with others, so they probably lost that contact. So it's important for Anzac Day from that perspective to get together with your mates and have a chat. And the march is secondary, I guess. It's about getting together and meeting somewhere and having a chat.
Today's usually our big day, big gym session, then big few meetings, and then a big afternoon on the field. So, yeah.
And Sunday, your first Anzac Day here at Storm. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a game that a lot of the boys mark in their calendars each year, and to get the privilege to play on Anzac Day and sort of pay our respects, I guess, to those that did serve for us and for all that we have today. It's going to be a pretty special one.
What does it take to put on this amazing event here at AAMI?
Well, lots and lots of planning. So this starts way back the start of the year. We get in touch with the ADF, government, everyone to kind of make sure we're allowed to actually have the Anzac Day ceremony and conduct it. We get approval from the government, and then it goes into the planning begins from there. So on the night before, on the Saturday, we all come in, we get all lighting and everyone rehearsing, and then on game day, probably about 20 to 30 people come in from the production team, about 10 lighting guys, 5 audio, and then probably another 5, 6 vision and camera guys come along and rehearse from 12 o'clock till I'd say about 4:45 when the gates open. Yeah, so everyone has different roles on game day. We have 4 volunteers come in. They'll be in charge of liaising with the cultural performances we have. So we also have the Indigenous Jury group come, and they do a Welcome to Country and a dance, as well as the Tahani from New Zealand group, and they come along. So there's about 30 of those between both groups, and they'll be in charge of making sure they're in the right spot at the right time each day. The lighting guys, they have all different roles. Some will just be techs and look after the lights that are on the field. Some will be actually pushing the buttons on the desk, and then there'll be others just floating around if there's any issues on the day. Audio, same deal. They'll be moving all the mics that you see for the different performances and on the stage. Yeah, so we work with footy with Ryan Hoffman and Frank, just mainly around the times the boys need to come on and off. because obviously we need to come off a certain time so we can turn the lights off, and we can't turn them off when they're on the field. So probably 2-3 weeks in advance, make sure we're talking to Frank, make sure the footy department are happy from New Zealand and Storm, just make sure that everyone's aware of what's going on.
Now, just for the fans that don't know, how long does it take for the lights to warm back up after you switch them off?
So they have to be off for 10 minutes. So that's the big challenge. Like everywhere else around Australia, they can just turn them on and off at the moment, but we still have to have that time to let the lights turn off, cool down, and turn them back on. Turn them on too early, they'll blow, no game.
Yeah, so I'm in charge of all the speed and fitness as my primary role, and then I also assist with the strength side of things in the gym. And basically, yeah, just running around and chasing all sorts of things from recovery and helping on field and warm-ups and doing some reffing when we need it. So a few little roles I pick up along the way. Yeah, so last week was a longer turnaround coming off that Roosters game. So it was a 9-day turnaround, so we had a little bit more time there. So they got the Saturday, Sunday off after the Roosters. And then we had a longer prep into the Warriors, which was obviously last night's game. So we generally do a 2-day succession, then a day off, then our final session, which is our captain's run, and then we play our game, which was last week. Yeah, it's changed a lot in the last sort of 5 years, 10 years, and research has come through, and now the boys, they really understand how important recovery is, especially this week. Now we're going to the Sharks, which is just a 5-day turnaround. So, this morning we took them down to St Kilda, put them into the ocean down there, got their recovery going as quick as possible, get in for their massage, get through their flex, try and encourage them to get the good sleep, they're eating well, doing all those. They're the main things in recovery. We push them on, and they know they need to do that all week to get themselves up for Friday night again.
Day after the big night, how did it all go from your point of view?
Yeah, it went really well. The crowd was fantastic. We had 20,320 or so fans in. Biggest crowd at any park since well before COVID. So that was fantastic, and everything went really well. It was great to be back doing the iconic blackout for Storm, and the fans loved it. The cultural groups were amazing. They performed together as one unit rather than two separate things, and it was really powerful. And then obviously led into the Anzac Day ceremony, which again, it's spine-tingling when it's under lights. A big occasion because obviously we missed 2020, and it just meant so much more to the veterans and pretty much the whole club. So I reckon that's up there as one of the top ones.